Hi guys. So today's reading is going to be on who admires you and why. Kind of allow you to see some of the more beautiful qualities about yourself and what other people might see about you. And we have 3 piles, pile 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And my Amazon wish list and my PayPal link are both in the description box below if you want to donate to the channel. Also, my esty shop is down there now too, and my Skype link if you want a personal reading along with all my prices are down there. So hit me up if you're interested in that. And I really hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps my channel, and it also helps to share these messages with other people who might be able to use them as well. So, pile 1. Pile 1, who admires you and why? I feel like there's a lot of people who admire your ability to protect your energy, who admire how protected you are spiritually as well. There may be some people who have tested that boundary and those limits to see and have found out just how protected spiritually you are, and I feel like they admire that protection you have. I don't know what kind of bug this is, honestly. If you know what kind of bug it is, let me know in the comments below. The butt kind of reminds me of a shrimp, but it reminds me of an ant is the first thing I thought about it. So the biggest thing I was thinking is you're somebody who is very strong and who can take on a lot more than people would think for your size. And also I feel like you're somebody who just marches to the beat of your own drum, because for some reason I wanted to start singing the ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. I feel like you're also somebody who is very spiritually connected to your passions. Your sacral chakra is very clear. You're somebody who is very passionate, very vibrant, very filled with life. And somebody who doesn't mind waiting on divine timing. Somebody who may be waiting on divine timing, or maybe waiting for a certain message from somebody as well. Other people may admire your drive, your motivation, your ambition to finish what you have started, to make sure that you are finishing what you set out to do. It may also be that others admire you for the amount of school that you have been willing to go through. If you've done a lot of schooling over the years. 2008 could be important to you too. Palace entertainment, no cash value. So some people could think that you might be a jokester, a prankster, somebody who's really funny, somebody who is very charismatic, somebody who may take a lot of leaps of faith. You might take a lot of risks and a lot of chances. And people really admire the risks and chances that you're willing to take in your life. E-D-Y, Eddie, L, U, J, Z, Jay-Z, E, T, T, S, G, C, O, S, P, B, Cobb, Cop, July, Z, Seed, Steed. You could ride horses very well as well. Cold. You may deal very well with the cold. Or you cozy. So there's more about warm than cold though, because there's July and cozy, and July here is summer. I know it's not summer everywhere, but here it's summer in July. Bugs. So you might have a very weird relationship with bugs compared to most people. Steep. You might be really good at hiking as well. Could. Gold. Bold. You might make a lot of bold moves, a lot of, like I was saying before, you might take a lot of risks and chances, And people really admire the risks and chances you're willing to take. We have the Hierophant, Death, King of Wands, Page of Swords. And we have Firefly and Scorpion. So, who and why? There could be a hardworking man who's looking at you, or a very masculine female who is very attracted to you and admires you because of your work ethic. They may even be watching you a lot, or messaging you, communicating in very short, non-committal things. This person admires your wisdom and your knowledge, the ability you have to transform and transmute energy. This person really admires your ability to be a light in the dark for others. And you can take that light and you can turn it around on others when you need to. I feel like you are somebody who sets boundaries, and somebody who sticks to those boundaries, and somebody who says what you need to say. You're somebody who communicates very well, very effectively. You're somebody who makes sure that you are honest and open in your communication. And you're somebody who's very driven, very ambitious, very goal-oriented. And, you know, I feel like there may even be a lot of your old teachers that admire you and what you're doing as well, or cops. There could be cops, because cops was over here, and then the Hierophant kind of relates to cops as well, or institutions of some kind, so like school teachers, judge, things like that. I feel like there is a lot of light you put out, though, and you attract back a lot of things. And your light is a real pure light, where some people's light is not so pure. It's kind of like a defense mechanism. But your light is a very, very pure light. And even though you are a very pure light, you are somebody who also can protect yourself and that light. And I feel like, once again, you are very, very protected spiritually. People have watched and seen how you have been protected spiritually, and they really admire that. They admire that your light is so real and so pure, and that you really are this beautiful, shining, bright spot on this earth. And because of that energy that you put out, you have a lot of protection as well. And you're very, very mature. I feel like you are very mature, very wise, an old soul for your age. Because I feel like you might be very young, but at the same time, you are very old in a lot of ways. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you had to say about it in the comments below. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So, for you guys, give me just a second. My phone's getting too cold again. It gets too cold and then the screen shuts off. And it's May. I mean, it's warm, but yesterday and today it hasn't been so warm. But even on the warm days, it still had trouble with staying on. Anyway, so pile 2. Let's see. What do others admire about you? Who and what? I feel like others admire your ability to renew life, to renew yourself, to be happy, be brave, be drug-free, October 23rd to the 31st. So you might be somebody who does not fall into peer pressure, somebody who does things their own way, somebody who's very stubborn, somebody who's very headstrong, somebody who may have a lot of emotions as well. You have a very big heart. You have a very big heart, and you might be a little bit passive-aggressive at times. There could be somebody who is very emotional and not very emotionally stable, who really, really admires your emotional stability. There may be quite a few people who are not very emotionally stable who admire your emotional stability. Big cats are very dangerous, but a little pussy won't hurt anyone. So you are somebody that I feel like you are very big, very seen, very bold, very out there, and at the same time, you're somebody that would never hurt anybody. I don't feel like you would ever hurt anybody, but at the same time, people know not to mess with you. It's like they know intuitively not to mess with you. People really admire your ability to communicate as well, your ability to see what's within somebody and express it out loud. 5315 could mean something for you. 15-year-old, 53-year-old. You could have people who are both old and young that admire you. We have M, D, G, F, Z, U, L, V, vulva. I don't know why I was just thinking vulva. Z, R, W, L. There could be a lot of people who really, if you're a woman or a man, I don't care. There could be a lot of people who really admire your package, whatever it may be. I did not read off the rest of those letters, but oh well. See them right here. So, we have quiz. You may be very good at test taking. Dig, dug, and dug out. Yeah, people really appreciate the way you dig them out, or vice versa. They really appreciate digging you out. Figure. They could really appreciate your figure, admire your figure. You may not use a lot of outside substances to have a good figure, and a lot of people really do. A lot of people use a lot of outside substances to have a good figure. 5, fur, lug, bugs came out in the first pile too. I feel like you're very different as well. And your mind. People really appreciate your mind. They admire it. They see the way that you think differently from other people. And it's kind of astonishing, I feel like. Because it's so different from the way that other people think and feel. So you are somebody who's very playful, very energetic, very intelligent, very happy-go-lucky, very optimistic and joyful, playful, happy, fun. You're somebody who has a lot of healing capabilities, especially if you sing. When you sing, your voice brings so much healing. I feel like your voice brings a lot of healing. It doesn't matter if you're talking, singing, reading poetry, reading a book. It don't matter what you're doing. Your voice and your communication and the style in which you do it brings a lot of healing, a lot of love, a lot of light, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. You're somebody who really expresses yourself, and you have a very open throat chakra, and other people admire this because you don't hold back what you want to say, and you don't have to cover it up with outside external things to feel okay. Because you are expressing what you need to express instead of holding it in and burying it under other stuff. We have illumination, we have 4 of Swords, we have Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So you're somebody who knows what you want. You're somebody who knows what you deserve. You're somebody who's very humble, grounded, down to earth, very honest, very commitment oriented. Somebody who works really hard for what you have. And you are somebody who works really hard to make others happy as well. And at the same time, you are somebody who knows what you deserve. You know your worth, you know your value, and you're not going to let just anybody come in and put on a fake facade to try to win you over when you know what you really deserve. I feel like you are somebody who is very illuminated within yourself. You understand yourself, you know yourself, you understand and see other people for who they really are as well. And you try to help them and teach them how to love themselves and how to value themselves and how to know their own worth. You're also somebody who takes time out for self-care. You're somebody who leaves heartbreak in the past because you see the truth about the situations and you move forward with an open heart and mind. And you're somebody who really just communicates the truth in a very calm, stable, solid way. And I feel like there's a lot of people around you who have a hard time expressing themselves in such a calming, compassionate, kind way. And they may lash out at others in anger, fear, hurt, pain, whatever it is. And they really admire your skills and your ability to be able to express yourself in such an amazing way. And the fact that you just take care of everyone like they're your own child. I feel like there's a lot of people here who take care of everyone like they're their own child. So even though people enjoy your figure, they enjoy your sex, things like that, they also enjoy you as a person, and they know that you are worth a lot. And they know that if they want to come towards you, they would have to build themselves up a bit more first. Stop doing everything to please everyone else and start doing things to take care of themselves and work hard towards their own goals, because they have watched you to be able to do that. You're somebody who works hard towards your own goals while at the same time doing stuff for others. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you have to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated, who you think these people might be, and I hope you have a good night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys. Pile 3. So for you guys, I feel like you may be somebody who you may not look like everyone else, or I really feel like you disregard people's looks. You're somebody, it doesn't matter what somebody looks like, it doesn't matter how they dress, it doesn't matter if they have deformities, it doesn't matter if they have speech impediments, it doesn't matter what they got going on. You treat everyone with respect and kindness and love. I feel like you're somebody who can also, transform yourself for each different situation. You're somebody who could fit in anywhere. You're like a chameleon. Good for one free drink, Mulligan's Pub and Grill, Elko, Nevada. So what do others admire about you, and who admires you? There could be people who try to buy you drinks, and if there is, they really do admire you. We have random act of kindness. So you're somebody who may do a lot of random acts of kindness for other people, and this fits in very well with the being around people, no matter who they are, no matter what they look like, no matter what other people think. It doesn't matter to you. You don't care, because you're somebody who's just very nice, very kind, very loving, very pure. We also have Queen Elizabeth II, D.G. Regina, Canada, 25 cents, 2007. You're somebody very stable, very strong, very solid, somebody very, I feel like a lot of you here might be women, but you have a lot of very, very masculine, heavy masculine energy if you are, and you're somebody who's a leader, somebody people look up to, somebody people follow, somebody who tries to do the best thing for all involved in every situation. And you're somebody who spends a lot of your time doing nice things for other people. We have A.W.P. Wet ass pussy. Cardi B, if you don't know where that came from. And we have Paw as well. But pile 2 got a lot of that about people enjoying their, either you make people wet or you are very wet. And Ka, G-C-E-D-J, DJ, P-U-C-F, cup, cud, N, cun, D, dunk, K, W, work, O, R, K. So work. People admire your work as well. Whatever it is you do for work. Do. Few. Fed. Fen. Den. Pen. You may write a lot as well, and if you write, people really admire that too. We have judge. We have fuck. We have fucker. Yeah, fucked. People admire your ability to get out of situations that are really messed up, I feel like. Woke, wake, cage, caged. I feel like you're somebody who's a very awake person, somebody who is very woke, and you are somebody who helps to try to free others from the cage of their mind, or from the cage of this world, or from the cage of judgment, whether it's self-judgment or judgment of others. You are somebody who is very non-judgmental, and you are somebody who really helps others to see past judgments as well. You have spider and beaver. You are somebody who works very hard, and you work very hard for your family. You work very hard towards your goals. You work very hard to create something and build something. And you have put a lot of time, effort, energy, a lot of thought, a lot of drive and motivation, a lot of planning and creativity, and a lot of really solid hard work into whatever it is that you're creating here. We have the Page of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Empress, and Judgment. You're very forgiving of others for their fears and the way they may act around you because of those fears. You are somebody who has been paralyzed by your fear in the past, and you have shut the door on that. You've been paralyzed by your fears of judgment in the past, but you have let that go. You have risen above it. You are somebody who loves like it's before your scars, you know? You're somebody who is no longer afraid to express your emotion because of the judgment of others. And I feel like you really lead a lot of people towards that energy themselves. You're somebody who's very abundant, very fertile, very strong. You're a strong leader. You're somebody who's very intelligent, somebody who communicates very well, somebody who knows your worth. You're somebody who has healthy boundaries and who takes care of others, somebody who's open and receptive to love, and who's kind, compassionate, loving, gentle, caring, silly, emotional, expressive. I feel like there's a lot of people here who really admire you very much. Your mother may admire you very much, and how you've been able to learn and grow, how you've been able to overcome your past judgments, and how you've been able to turn it around. You're somebody who forgives others when they apologize. You're somebody who others may be very afraid to approach with an apology, though, because they just see you as this amazing person, and they hurt this amazing person, and so they may have a hard time with expressing their apologies on that, with accepting what happened, and with the pride aspect of it, things like that. And I feel like you're somebody who doesn't feel that way. You're somebody who will apologize when it's necessary, and you're somebody who really likes to close that door and bring that closure so that you can move to the next level. And I feel like there's a lot of people who really admire you for that. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you have to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.